right now. We're going to talk about Sonic Super for a minute, because this is something I really wanted to talk about. You know how episode 1 and 2 are really good? Like, really good episodes? Episode 3 dips in quality. Episode 4 and 5 have been pretty much the same. 5 is the highest quality. But 3 sucks. I did it in a rush, and I shouldn't have rushed so much to get this dumb thing done. Also, the reason why episode 2 is re-uploaded was actually due to a few editing errors that no one noticed, but it was giving me OCD. And I just re-uploaded it recently. I need to change the name. Back. Urgent orders will be fixed. That episode sucks. Until then, we're left with this 56 view monstrosity. I'm glad it got no views. I'm kind of sad this one got no views. Like, no views compared to the rest of them. Actually, no, this one's done the second most best. I also want to talk about these. I need to find a better way to do this. Yeah, so basically, the first few scenes were all filmed in a day. This scene too. The whole chaos scene thing was filmed in one day. This beginning part, this part was filmed actually the next morning, which is why it's like weird outside. Yeah, the editing's amazing. This was filmed literally the next morning. This was filmed literally later that day. All later that day. This was the next day. This was the day after. The chaos field scene. They were fighting at that field. Oh, this origin story was filmed the same day they were fighting at the field thing, by the way. Yeah, this is Chaos's origin story. Don't mind my goofy Crocs, by the way. Tails doll. One of the first instances of Tails doll in the entire show. He'll be back. If we go here, the scene where they're all at the field kind of running. This was all in a day. This knuckle scene, we had to rush it, which is why my bag is still there. Because the person who was helping me, he's also the actor for Fang in Metal. Yeah, he voices Metal. Believe it or not, he had to help me film this. And he was in a rush to go. And I was also in a rush to finish filming. Episode 2. This was filmed literally 3 weeks after the first. This beginning part was actually one of the last scenes filmed. This was filmed on the last day before it was uploaded. Intro. This was all, the intro was filmed in about an hour. This scene was filmed at least 3 days after the episode, the first, was uploaded. Now, this gets interesting. The robot was just a gag, but we decided to keep it in because it was hilarious. To us, at least. I made a wiki reference, too. This scene was immaculately awful. The two Vita things just give you an idea. Mel Sonic was laying down here. He got left behind. Yada yada. First instance of Fang in the entire show. He was actually supposed to be in episode 1. But we decided to split it in the episode 2. Another thing is, this was the original thumbnail for when they re-upload, but I updated it to the old one. Also, this was one of the editing errors. So once a dress was on the box, it was an address on the box, we had to, like, censor it. I went back, censored it, re-uploaded. That was one of the main errors in filming. There's also a few others. Other than that, you're getting pretty much the same episode, so I'm kind of surprised it got so many views. Yada, yada, yada. Thanks us. This was the teaser clip that was uploaded. Chaos. Beats up Tails. Episode 3, beginning, was amazing. The beginning was good. The thing is, I should have just gotten the guy to help me. I shouldn't have rushed it. Because when you rush it and you film half the video in one day, it does not look good. It is somehow one of the longest videos in the whole series. The first few scenes were good. And I started just getting impatient, rushing through the filming. And there's not even direct indication on how Tails got the flashback at the end of the video. There's no indication of him waking up at the end of the video. Because those scenes were lost on my phone. I should have just refilmed them instead of just uploading the stupid thing. Oh yeah, and the other actor, the guy that doesn't voice Classic Tails, the guy who voices Classic Tails is the guy who also almost killed off the Sonic plushie. Because they threw it into the dog's yard. Anyway. I wasn't supposed to voice young Sonic. The guy who voices Fang was actually supposed to. Also, this was the same scene where I filmed the Skibbity Dub Turtle meme that went on YouTube Shorts on April Fools. Yeah, that's the end of the video. That's it. Best episode in the whole series. The reason why is because we spent weeks and weeks on this, on and off. The intro. I'm going to tell you guys something. For these episodes, the only thing I'd have on the project for days, the project file, was the intro. No joke. There's a scrap scene that was put into the community, in the playlist, as a teaser. Because at the time, I thought it was going to be in the episode. But you know what? It still works. Disarming Doom was an A-tier episode, in my opinion. If we were ranking these, this would definitely be an A-tier. I could have done a lot better in some scenes, but this was also my most well-performing video in the whole show. This was one of my favorite scenes where we threw this rocket football into the field. We had to refilm that multiple times. It was so much fun. Trying out new ways with, like, camera angles and stuff. The zoom out here was from the rocket scene, so if there's, like, a weird zoom, that's why. I fixed it, like, halfway through this part. I realized I messed up and fixed it. This was filmed in about, like, 5 weeks, I'm pretty sure. We don't care. Can I just skip? We do not care. I'm going to buy premium. We don't care. So the reason why I pasted this scene from the end of episode 5 or episode 4, it's a direct continuation. I cut it here, the intro. There's a lot of like fighting here, some pointless, some not. Mighty and Raid tagging it was actually a last minute idea I had. But I had the idea in the original episode too. I just refilmed it. This episode, believe it or not, was done in 2 weeks. Just under. Like, the rewrite everything was done in just under 2 weeks. And it was one of the best episodes I filmed. This was so much fun to film. Blood, sweat, and some of these ending scenes, this scene where they're all like walking away, like, yeah, stuff like that. This scene, I filmed moments before I uploaded this. I filmed this moments before this was going to be edited. Moments before this was going to be uploaded, I filmed this. I don't care. We don't care. I don't even know who that is. I bet you guys are interested in the immaculate amount of deleted scenes in this video. Where is it? Yeah, Sonic Super in general. So, you obviously have the 2 old Sonic Super things that I had that were left on YouTube because they didn't directly feature Ace or any of the characters. Also, the Ace thing got worked out recently. The guy who tried to claim that they made them, like the OC characters, you know who you are if you tried to do that. And I respect you for sorting it out. They said I can use the characters, I just need to change some of the lore. It's relatively the same, but still dumb. Like, I had to rewrite half the lore because 8th grade dummies. Yeah, so the reason why there's so many deleted scenes, we're going to go through this. This was filmed on Easter Day. By the way, I was going to restart Sonic Origins, and those were going to be 3 plushies I used for the season. It was only going to be a 1-season show. Yeah, I didn't even edit these. By the way, I had just got the GoPro strap when I filmed this. Also, episode 5, Fang was supposed to send a distress call. This is where he met Amy. Yada, yada, yada. Doesn't matter. Some of this stuff is in episode 6, except for Metal getting waterboarded. I might actually upload that as a separate clip because I feel like that could do a lot better. He got put in the tub. How funny that is? This is the original pool fighting scene. It's just before we got all the new chairs and stuff, as you can see here. We had those chairs like the day episode 4 came out and after for a while. Yeah, these were all like deleted, scrapped fighting scenes from Sonic Super, yada yada, you know, the whole shebang. These are all just fighting scenes I just didn't use. Excuse me. Oh, this was supposed to be an Eggman video. Yeah, Eggman was in Sonic Super, but it was going to be like Eggman FLA. But I never ended up doing them. I'm just going to do a thing called like Shadow Super. Non-take scene. If they're like this, that means I screwed up with the filming. This was a 20... This took like an hour to export because it kept saying I had not enough room. So I had to keep getting rid of stuff. intro. Oh, this video here. This was all the references throughout the entire show. So, chaos. The chaos scene, there's a few things missing. Oh, no, there's not. That's where chaos emerges. This is a reference to the bar fight scene from Sonic Movie 1, this one. This is a reference to Tails' origin story. Yep, this one. This is a reference to the guy getting thrown, this one. The Verwin from Frontiers. This is the one where Tails ends up being a hero. This is a reference to Mr. Krabs. When he's like, ooh, money. Yep. This is a reference to the trailer. And that's all the references in Sonic Super that I currently have. And that's all I really wanted to go over for Sonic Super. Sonic Origins will be one of the shows coming back once Sonic Super is done, like for good. Like Sonic Super will be a finished series. I can't say. Another Sonic mini-series will be coming after that. Lord X's Halloween and a few other things for Sonic Super. Also, we're doing short films in August. 2 short films will connect in a way. Yeah, we're doing Sonic Super like mini films in August. Also be doing them for April, May, and August. We'll be doing short films.